We heard from Chad O'Shea, the pass game coordinator slash wide receiver coach. Today, Wednesday, a lot of people are going to be listening to this starting Thursday, but Wednesday we heard from him, and he covered a wide range of things. Got a lot of questions about OBJ and Landry and just what it's been like to go through this virtual off season. Let's start with maybe some takeaways from that. Like what sticks out to you about the things he talked about?
Well, he made no promises that he's going to try to get the ball early and often to Odell and Jarvis. He basically said, these guys are going to be happy because they are going to embrace the team concept. We're going to put winning first. That is the goal. That's going to come from above, from Kevin Stefanski. And these guys are going to fall in line and they're going to be happy about it. Everyone is happy right now with the way things are going. Everyone is buying into Kevin Stefanski's system. Everyone has seen some of the films. They've all sat down with the coach to see exactly how they will fit into this offense. And on paper and on film, when you're looking at the Vikings, it looks pretty good. But then, you do have to consider that even a Stephon Diggs was not happy last year, okay? He wasn't happy to the point where he's no longer in Minnesota. And I do think that it might be somewhat of a challenge to try to keep everyone happy in this scheme. There's going to be so much emphasis on the run. You've got to get those tight ends involved. There's going to be all the play action. And I think that if it all goes well and they're on the field for enough plays, then you might be able to spread the ball around enough and get down the field and keep everybody happy. But that might also be a little challenging. And we know what Jarvis and Odell are like when they don't feel like they're contributing enough to a winning effort. Now, if they're winning, nobody can say anything, even though they might want to say something, because the truth of the matter is when you have star players, they have certain personal goals in addition to the team goals. And these guys, they want to make the Pro Bowl. They want to go to the Hall of Fame someday. And in order to get to the Hall of Fame, that's a pretty lofty goal. Odell also, wants to break Jerry Rice's all-time receiving yardage record. In order to do those things, you have to have some major production during the course of a season. So even if they're winning games and these guys, aren't getting the ball enough, they're not getting enough yards, they're not getting enough touchdowns, it's going to be a little hard for them to just be 100% happy with that. They're receivers. Receivers have that little bit of a diva nature at times. And what they want is winning. They want to go to the Super Bowl, and they also want to be the superstars that they are.
Yeah, you asked O'Shea about that, and we got the answer that I'm pretty sure we've heard from other people. Well, that's a good problem to have, when you have two really good receivers, two good running backs, two good tight ends, and you have to get the ball to all these different people. It's a good problem to have. Yeah, until someone becomes disgruntled. I mean, is that possible? That both Landry and Beckham get over 1,000?
Well, as we've been talking about, there's a lot of 1,000-yard question marks to go around because we're talking about, can Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb each rush for 1,000 yards? Can Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr. each receive for 1,000 yards? That's a lot of milestones to reach all in one season. I don't think all four of those things are going to happen. It's going to have to give somewhere along the line. And what we don't know for sure is how Kevin Stefanski will approach the run versus the pass when he is away from Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer is a very, very run-oriented coach. Will Kevin Stefanski, favor the pass a little bit more than that? Will there be a little bit more of a balance? Will he kind of understand going into it that, how they always say, happy wife, happy life? Well, in regards to the Browns, happy Jarvis and Odell, happy football team. There is something to be said for keeping your very vocal superstars engaged and happy and into it. I mean, it's just, it's a fact. You can say team concept all you want, and I know they'll try to do that, but there's also the corollary to that, and that is when you have superstars on your football team, they want to be what they are. They want to be the best in the NFL, and they're going to have to try to juggle and weigh all of that.